Don't lick it! Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. It is 9:10 in the morning on a Monday morning, and if you guys have been following along you would know I work full time, so you might be thinking, Grace, what are you doing at home at 9:10 on a Monday morning? You should be working. You're right, but I haven't used much annual leave this year, and I had to take some, or else in my workplace you lose it. You don't get paid any extra for anything you don't take in terms of annual leave, so I had to take it. And so I have a random week off. I've not necessarily planned to do anything. I've not planned to go anywhere. I'm not actually going on holiday. So yeah, it's just going to be a really nice, chilled week at home, and I thought we could spend it together. I have been up for about 40 minutes now. I've done the washing up and I've just started tidying the house. We are going camping at the end of this week. Me and Cal, and I need to get this house spick and span because my mum and brother are going to come and dog sit for the weekend, so I do think that would be good. We did pay extra to be able to bring Bingo to camping with us because it was booked not that long after we had him, thinking that he'll be fine, he'll get to know us by the time camping comes around, blah blah blah. Being able to see his personality and his traits and and how he is, I don't know how well he would actually deal with camping, because he's still a puppy. He gets bored really. Oh, I missed it. He yawned then. That would have been perfect. He gets bored really easily. So I think kind of sitting around in a field and just watching the world go by is not really his vibe, or at least not at the moment. Maybe when he's an older dog instead of a puppy, we might be able to think about it again. But as it stands, we don't think it's going to be the best place to take him. The spare room we still use as a dumping ground because we haven't got the loft sorted yet. So I need to get the spare room empty so that he can actually sleep in the bed, because I think as it currently stands you would not be able to get into the bed with the amount of stuff that is on top of it. So that's brilliant, and that is basically my plan for the day. Obviously I will take you guys along today and the rest of the week, so this is probably going to be a bit of a lengthy video, so make sure to get cozy, get comfy, get a nice hot drink, and let's spend the week together. I have not been brilliant at updates so far this morning because my camera needed to go on charge, so I have been doing a bit of work while that's been happening. So we have one huge bag for the charity shop and one huge bag for the bin, and then this room, I don't know if I've shown you how this room used to look, but literally you would not be able to walk in here. And now, I mean, round this corner's still not great, but it is so much better than how it used to be, and also you can actually use the bed now, which is a huge thing. So yeah, I am really proud of myself for what I've achieved today. And then getting rid of this much stuff as well, that's a lot for me. Good morning, it is another sunny Tuesday and I have just made myself some breakfast. So this is golden nuggets and lacto-free milk. Before I poured the milk on, just snacked on one of the little golden nuggets, and oh my goodness, I forgot how good that cereal actually is. So it is 10:20. I have had a shower, done my hair, done some skincare, had some breakfast. Well, you'd have seen my breakfast because I was talking about the golden nuggets that I had this morning and really enjoyed actually. I am now on my way to do a couple of jobs. I'm on my way to the hairdressers at the moment because I'm having my hair done on Thursday and I need to get a patch test done, so I'm going to do that now. I then need to stop off at a charity shop because I've got a bag of stuff in the back of the car from when I emptied that spare room yesterday. I've got quite a few bits to donate from that, and then I've got a bit of a shopping list of things that I need to get. So I need to head to Tesco's as well. We usually do our weekly shop at Aldi, but because I'm doing a pinch of nom recipe, possibly tomorrow, or maybe Thursday actually. Thursday might make more sense. I'm doing a pinch of nom recipe and I feel like they always use unusual items that I wouldn't necessarily be able to get from Aldi, so I'm going to go and get those pieces from Tesco's. But yeah, so that is my plan of action for the day. It's actually a new hairdressers that I'm trying, so I'm really quite excited to see how they do. I've seen them all over my Instagram page. I've followed them for a rather long time and I'm very excited to get my hair done with them. And I'll tell you what as well, I've booked annual leave on the absolutely best week possible. The summer in the UK has not been giving summer. This week, so far, touch wood, it has actually been quite sunny and I am absolutely here for it. So it is later in the day now. It is coming up to 5:15. 5:15? Wow, that's gone quick. My mum popped over earlier. We had a nice chat with her because she's going to be looking after Bingo while me and Cal go camping this weekend. So showed her like where all of Bingo's food is and different bits and pieces like that. Got all my jobs ticked off on the list, so that went really well. And now we are just starting to cook tea, just waiting for the oven to warm up. And this is the plan for this evening. So we have some Hunter's chicken sauce, and that is actually free from Tesco, because we need milk free for Cal, so this is perfect. I've wrapped my chicken in bacon, so I'm going to fry those off in a second before transferring them to another dish with this sauce on top. We have some of these and some of these. So I'm actually really excited for this evening's meal. Good morning guys, it is currently Wednesday morning. I've just had some cereal and I've got a cup of tea ready and waiting for me as well. Bingo is chilling out next to me. I kind of leave him to do whatever he fancies in the morning. A lot of the time that is take a nap, but obviously we work full time. Cal usually comes home in the early afternoon, so Bingo is usually on his own until that point. So I could take him on like some really big walk, drive down to some really nice place, which I could still do this afternoon, and I might still do this afternoon depending on the weather. But the main thing is that I don't want to ruin his routine with my week off. I don't want him to think that, oh, this is normal now, Grace is always going to be at home with me and we can do stuff in the morning, and I just want to keep his routine as similar as possible. So that's why he's currently napping, even though it's 9:15 in the morning. I've got a bit of rain on the telly. The weather is looking rather grey, and I think it might rain a little bit later on. And today is the first day that I don't actually have any plans. I don't have anything on my to-do list. I mean, I could tidy the house a bit, I can hoover around, but that's just kind of your standard clean. It's not like anything needs a deep clean or anything specific needs being done in terms of housework. So just kind of general maintenance of the house, but obviously that's a given anyway. I have nowhere to go. I have nothing to do. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with my day, to be honest. There's a few things that I'm considering doing, and some are more outgoing than others. This sounds like it's going to be some huge thing. It's really not. We purchased some curtains, these ones here, from Denton last week, I think it was. We looked over all of the curtains for so long, and Cal was rather set on these ones, so we got these ones. I was looking at some which were a bit lighter, green shade. We got them back and decided that they look too dark, so those need to be returned, but I think Cal brought them on his card, so I don't think I will be able to return them. I also, from Denton, picked up, I don't know if you can see, this grey throw, because with the dog and a new sofa, I didn't really want to mix the two together, and obviously we are not particular about where Bingo sleeps. He's welcome to sleep on the sofa. We don't like restricting where a dog can and can't go within its own house. And we had a really colourful throw here, and it just took away from the look of the sofa. So I picked one up to swap out the really colourful throw, and I really like the look of it, so much so that I want another one to replace this waffle throw, so that like all of the sofa is uniform, it's all grey, it all looks the same, and I just think it'll make the whole room look a lot better. So I can pop to Denton and try and do those bits, but I also think it's not worth going to Denton until Cal's with me or I've got Cal's card. I also kind of fancy a trip to Primark to have a look around. I have seen a lot of mixed reviews about Primark recently, so I don't want to spend a ton of money, and B, if it's bad, I'll feel like I'd have wasted a trip there. I don't even know what I want to do between those two things. And then finally I was going to take Bingo for a puppuccino at Starbucks, but he's been up in the night with a bit of a dodgy tummy. Like, I think it's settled now, but through the night you could hear his stomach churning and gargling, so he must have got a hold of something. I don't know if it was plants in the garden or whatever, but he's had a bit of an upset stomach this morning because obviously a puppuccino is not part of his daily food. I don't want to kind of make anything worse. Those are the kind of few things that I was considering today, and I don't know that I'm considering them anymore. So Today's section of the vlog might be pretty bad, pretty short, and pretty uninteresting. Maybe at this point in the video, comment down below anything you always do on your days off, weeks off, so that when I'm next in a time off, I'll have some ideas of what to do. So let me know down below, because I do have some more annual leave coming up this year. I really should have done a before clip for this to look any good, but I have decided to sort out the utility. It was an absolute state, to be honest. It was just one of those rooms that you threw everything into and shut the door and forgot about it. So this is now how we're looking. We have got some more things to do. These two bags are Cal's, and I didn't know what he wanted to do with them, so he's going to sort them out when he gets home. I've just put this washing machine for sale on Facebook, because we don't use that one because we've brought this bigger Samsung one. And then behind here is a tumble dryer, and we don't use that either and don't intend on using that as well. So once this one's gone, we'll sell this one as well. So then that clears up this corner, and we'll probably get some sort of shelving unit from IKEA or somewhere like that for a bit more storage. So yeah, I'm really proud of how much space there is in here now. Obviously, it's still just storage at the end of the day, but it's a lot more organised and you can actually walk in there as well. I'm just doing myself some lunch because it is 12:25. So for today's lunch, I am just doing a little microwave meal, because you just can't beat a microwave meal sometimes. So I've got a spaghetti carbonara, which I'm really excited for actually, even though it is just a microwave meal. Quite a lot of the time, if I am choosing to have a microwave meal, usually for my lunch, just because it's nice and quick and easy, I usually pick something that I don't have often, for example a carbonara, because if you've been around on this channel, you would know that Cal, my boyfriend, is lactose intolerant. So a lot of the things that we have in this house for dual use is friendly to lactose free and Cal's stomach. So like the milk that we have is lactose free. I don't need that, but it just makes more sense to both use one type of milk. Also, side note, if you use normal milk, cow milk, and you are finding that you are always throwing it out because it goes out of date so quickly, convert to lactose-free milk. The one that we've got in the fridge at the moment is dated until the 3rd of November because, I don't know, is it the calcium that makes it go off quicker? I'm not entirely sure, but the use by dates are so much longer than normal milk, so that is another win for lactose-free milk in my mind. I need to stir this carbonara, put it back in the microwave and eat it. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I have decided to make some cupcakes. So I'm going for the caramelised biscuit cupcake baking kit, which is basically the Aldi knockoff version of Lotus Biscoff cupcakes. Good morning, it is Thursday morning, it is 10 to 9, I've just been up and doing some little bits and bobs. So I have packed my bag this morning. I think I've mentioned it, we're going camping on the weekend, so I've packed my clothes for that. I've obviously let the kitchen just kind of do its own thing, so this definitely needs to be sorted out today. It is also hairdresser's appointment day, so I'm quite excited for that. Finally getting my hair done. I feel like it's not been done in forever. So yeah, that is later on this evening. That is at 5:30, which is when I would usually be eating or not far away from eating, because we usually have tea around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So because of that, the plan is we are going to make Diet Coke chicken from the pinch of nom recipe in the... It's birds barking. No, it's birds tweeting, stop barking. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm going to be making the Diet Coke chicken. I have it in my head that I can do this in the slow cooker. If not, I have found a slow cooker recipe online, not pinch of nom, where you can do it in the slow cooker. And the ingredients that I had to buy the other day were like soy sauce and quite Chinese style sauces and flavourings and etc. So I've also got us a pack of prawn crackers to go with that later tonight. But if I just do that in the slow cooker, make it ready for about 5 o'clock, then Cal can have his, I can go to the hairdressers, come back and then have mine. Man has just came and I had a package from TikTok shop. It is these absolutely gorgeous slipper shoes, and to me they look like dupes of Uggs. So I was really excited for those. I'm usually a 5.5 in trainers, and these were just shush. And these were only sold in full sizes, so I thought I'll be clever and I'll go for a 6. They're still too small, so they obviously run small in their sizes. So that's a real big shame, because I can get them on my feet, but my toes are just like this. So obviously that is not comfortable. You can't walk around like that. So they're gonna have to go back. So I have just picked up some shopping from Aldi. I have also returned the shoes that you would have seen me have delivered this morning. I have also been to Primark, picked up a few bits, which I don't think is enough for a haul. So I'll probably show you guys in this video what I picked up from there, because like I say, I don't think it's enough to justify its own video. There were some cute bits in there, but yeah, nothing crazy. So we're just on the way back now. I did want to be back by now, to be perfectly honest with you, because Cal does not have a sleeping bag, even though we leave to go camping in 2 days. So he's ordered one on Amazon, which is meant to be coming today. So I wanted to make sure that I was in for that. We do have like one of those safe spaces where people can leave it, but I wanted to make sure I was in for that, to make sure that we get it, because I don't know what he's sleeping on if we don't. Just getting lots of little bits and bobs ticked off the list. And then I still have my hairdresser appointment at 5:30 today, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, that's the little update for this afternoon of what I've been doing. So I don't quite know why I put a jumper on. I have got cycling shorts on with it, but oh my god, it might be grey, it might be cloudy, but I am hot. I've just got home and had another look at my slow cooker. I don't think it's going well. So here it is. Ta-da! I know, bingo, it looks a nightmare, doesn't it? And then I feel like looking at it without touching it, you're like, oh, that doesn't look too bad actually. But I think it's because this sauce looks thick and it's literally like water. So then I think when I stir it, it starts looking gross because you want it to be like a sauce, not like a water. So I don't quite know what I've done wrong, to be honest, but we'll let it keep going. I might even switch it to high for the next few hours to try and kind of evaporate some of the stuff in there. The hairdresser has just texted to say that she's ready a little bit early. So here is a before of my hair, quite dark underneath. Let's go and get my hair done. The lighting is definitely different because it's like 9 o'clock at night as I'm recording this, so it's pitch black out and I'm doing it with the lights above me instead of the natural daylight that I used earlier. But this is my hair after I've had quite a decent amount off the length as well as the colour sorted out. So yeah, feeling fresh. Good morning guys, happy Friday. I have just finished another load of washing up. I've now got the Hoover out and we're going to go to town on the floors. So it is now just gone 12 o'clock. I'm dressed. I've actually put makeup on for the first time this week. I've got this jumpsuit on in this lovely cream colour with these little tortoise shell buttons. This is from Tesco's and it was in the sale. It was meant to be £32 and I got it for 11, so can't complain really. It's not really my go-to style, but I love it. So we're just stepping out of the box a little bit. I guess I'll just decide what people think I look like if I get any strange looks today. I am about to take Bingo on a WALK in a moment, and then I'm going to be meeting my mum for some lunch. It is now later in the evening. Bingo has been for a walk. We are about to have some of the plant-based Spanish lemon goo dessert pots. The reason for plant-based, I'm sure you are aware on this channel by now, is because Cal is lactose intolerant. So a lot of our things are vegan. If you can't get specifically lactose free, vegan is a great second option for that. After I have chilled out for a little bit, had a snack, I will then be making some of these banana muffins again. My mum and brother are coming to look after Bingo for the weekend while we go camping, and she said if you would like to leave us some of those banana muffins again, then we would not be mad about it. So that's basically her way of saying, do you fancy making some of them banana muffins for us? So I thought, yeah, go on then. You're doing me a favour, so I'll do you a little treat as well. I have also got them a little thank you card and then a box of heroes as well. So they'll be eating good while at ours. So yeah, we're going to snack on these and then I will make some banana muffins. Before I start on the banana muffins, I wanted to show you my absolute bargain from Primark. I do think I said that I was going to show you guys what I got from Primark. I've now hung it all up in wardrobes, so it's probably not going to happen. This top was one of them. It's a plain black top, so nothing special, but that's part of it. I also picked up some Crocs. These were, I want to say £14 full price, reduced to £3. I paid £3 for a pair of Crocs, and they're like pink and marble, and yeah, so £3 for a pair of Crocs was my absolute bargain of the century at Primark yesterday. I went in there because we are going, I can't remember if it's canoeing or kayaking while we're camping, but I wanted some shoes or trainers or something so that if I fell in, it wouldn't ruin shoes that I actually cared for. And then I came across the Crocs, so that just seemed like a win-win situation, really. So, as you'd have just seen, the muffins are in the oven, and they take about half an hour. So I'm going to leave those to cook now, and I've got my laptop out here. I am going to crack on with editing this video that you guys are watching right now, and that is going to be my evening basically. I've got a little Copperberg in tow, might pop some YouTube on the telly, and then obviously take my muffins out of the oven when those are ready. But that is basically what I will be doing for the rest of this evening. I do imagine this has been a bit of a lengthy video, so if you are still here, you are a real one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are still here, put a like down below so I know that you are still here as well, and thank you so much for getting this far through the video. If you do keep coming back and are not subscribed yet, then make sure to hit the subscribe button for notifications every time I post. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for spending the week off work that I had with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.